Hi there, this is Val with Bogart Wings, and I thought I'd go ahead and turn on the video camera. Last night I was looking at the pages and I could hardly see, so I didn't do anything except for I did lay down these two strips of color. And I think that kind of, sometimes it looks a little harsh to me, and so I thought I'd break it up. And I thought I would do kind of a collage on this side, and it needs something else, so I picked up this offcut of Eco Dyed paper and just started crimping it. And I thought I'd see how that looks. Just grab a little patch of threads. I want the dark end on this side. I think I will leave a little of the card showing. There we go. And the butterfly is slick paper too. It's out of a butterfly book. You can buy them online real easy. A little less than full price. Okay, and then this will go over the side. I need a paper clip. Here's a paper clip. I couldn't spot it. I don't know. But I couldn't. Let's see, I'll put the short side over here. On this side. All right, and then flip. I think that's kind of cute. I did fussy cut that and add it. I really like that. And I want to slide something in the pocket. Just for now. That's kind of blah, isn't it? That needs doctoring up if I'm going to do that. No. Kind of a fabric swatch thing going on maybe. Up in the corner. Oh, I'm back at that bow. It'll flatten. Shorten that. I usually like them long, but I think it's calling for something shorter. Okay, let's snip it. Oh, too steep. Don't like that. All right. I mean, that's silly to be picky about that, isn't it? We've got a little fabric frayed around the edges, a little brown, a little pink beige, kind of. And I'm going to staple that. And you can hide your staples if it bothers you, but staples don't bother me at all about them showing. And usually I have a pair of pliers here to smash the the staple with, but I'll just use what I've got. Isn't that what it's all about with what we do? Let's see, I'm going to clean this up a little bit, but I know it's not square, so I may have to take it to the cutter. That looks better. I'm going to go ahead and put some ink around it. You know what I'm going to do? It's dull looking against this. So I think I'm going to ink with the gold. This other gold is kind of a mustard gold. Yeah, that's wetter. And I need to add something to it. I've already inked it, so I don't want to. I'm going to put some brown on and see what happens. It needs something. What does it need? I need to bring out that gold, I think. That's what I'm missing. Let's see, I have all these fussy cut butterflies. I kind of like that. I think that's the best option at this point. Pretend flower. That's kind of cute. I mean, it's stupid in a way too. But oh my goodness. I should have put this yellow lace on here before I started. Okay, I'm going to save that and I'll use it on something else. I like these two pieces a lot. That's cute too. And I love this tag I got off of some product, makeup. So I could cut it down to get rid of the words, or I can add something to it. And I just think that's kind of like a cute tag. But of course, I think this needs something. That would be kind of cute. And I could round those two top edges just like the rounded bottom edges down here. Looks cute. That's cute. I think that's really cute for a tag. All right, what I'm going to do is round those corners. I don't know what, medium maybe? Oh, well, close enough. It was probably the tiny punch. Okay, and I need a hole punched in it. I'll just use this one. It's good enough. Oh, I'm probably going to end up having to punch through the picture and all. Let's see. If I put that there and this here, I may catch the flowers, but does that matter? I mean, I think that's good. I could just, you know what, I'm going to round these off. That's going to bug me at the right size of the other ones on the other side. And I need to cover the back before I decorate the front. Oh, I've lost track of what I'm doing. Oh, goodness. I do this. This is what I do all the time, is move on. And I haven't decided this. Okay, I'm going to have to come back with that. I need some gold here. And I just don't, I'm not seeing something real quickly to put on here. I'd grab it if I had something, but I don't see anything. I have some gold over here, but not pieces that I know will work. Well, I could do that. And you know what? I could make this could actually be a belly band. I'm doing that. And that gets the gold on there. And see, there's gold there too. Okay, so let's see where we're at. I decorated a few little, did envelope in this pocket. I do really like the green. That's kind of cute. This is an unusual notepad with graph paper on the other side, and it's a tan base with a brown ink. I love it. I'm going to put that down. I like that. Okay. Get a glue paper here. I'm going to do it with the grid showing. Just put along the top. That's all I want. And I'll cut it. There we go. And it might need a little glue at that edge. I'll make sure the ends are down really well. Okay, and then I have the other side. Don't know if I have more of that. This goes in my paper making bag. These are what I've got to work with. I have the old, this is old tape from like an envelope top. And so I peeled that off, and that's kind of neat. And is this the center? I don't have, okay, so I didn't set anything aside. Okay, so we are already at the center. Okay, then I think I should do the grid work across the top on that too. I don't see a piece of that hanging around. That means I will have to get another piece to finish that up. And I think these look good. I don't think this needs anything. I do think this does. This is a double pocket I put on a book page, and it's made on a book page. And I demonstrate this in one of my previous videos. It's easy. Everybody knows how to make this. It's so simple. Probably somebody observed a child making it at school and, you know, decided to put it in journals. But anyways, I added a little blank space so you can do more writing. But I thought we'd decorate those portions. And I could put washi tape along the back one. Although I kind of like that. Okay, I'm going to have to pause. Anyways, so I'm going to get the supplies I need. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to go through my stash and try and find another piece of this. And that's pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Let's see if this... no, I can't turn it upside down because I want the cut it torn edge at the bottom. All right. Close enough. Right. Close enough. I think it looks pretty good. And I've got it longer than what I need. And we'll cut it off. Uh-oh, I glued the wrong side. Oh, heavens. Now I've got to find another piece. Okay. Let's see. I found this scrap. I'll just tear it in both. Well, I wanted to match. See, okay, this is what I want. Let me get this off straight if I can. Whoop. Make it a mess. Tried to straighten up. Okay. If I want that up there, I have to cut on this line. I think I said this line. Yeah. If that's too tall, then I can trim it, right? All's not lost. It looks taller, and you know what? I need to trim off some. I thought so before I even cut it, but I'm probably cutting too much, so we'll see. Crooked. Yeah, okay, now I can straighten it out. I was afraid I was taking too much. I am so bad at getting a straight line. Okay, that's fine. All right, now turn it over. Do the right side this time. I think I'll leave it a little bit from the edge, the area where I'm going to sew it into the journal. Clip that off, save that little piece. Oh, it's got glue on it. Okay, that looks fine. And I think I should ink some. All right, how's that look? A little bit here and there and everywhere. I didn't do this side or this side. But that goes better with these because I didn't ink these. I kind of like the tones that they were already aged through a natural process of aging. And I think that made everything kind of go together. I just love that pen, ink pen. Okay, I'm going to put a little something in here just so anyone knows that's a pocket. Okay, now we're on to these guys. And I did go and get a couple of swatches out of one of my drawers that I try to keep a little of this and a little bit of that. This is heavy coffee dyed and brown paper, and then this is the baking sheet, and this is just a piece of packaging. And so I think the tones are picked up perfect for that. So I was just going to glue it there, make sure it doesn't overextend the edge, so you can, you know, or I could put it on the edge, but I'm thinking about putting that there. But of course it's going to need something. And I pulled a couple of punch flowers. I can ink those. I have a little paint chip. I thought these went together good. Well, not good, but well. So I don't know where I'll put them. I do like this. Where was I going to put this? I'm sure I'll figure it out. Oh, it was on a tab. All right, and then I think a color, pop of color. That's kind of cute. I think I'll ink it. Oh, that smears. It's slick like magazine paper, but there is a white edge that I don't cut close enough to when I'm fussy cutting. And all of these have to, this whole envelope's been punched out. I've gone through, I don't know how many of the butterfly books, and used them along the way and given them away. And yeah, I like that, brings it all together. I already have a staple in it. I don't want it to be too bulky. I wonder if I can pick that up and put one right through the butterfly's body. And usually it won't show much then. I'll take this one out. Okay. Clippers for my sewing. My sewing machine's right next to me on another sewing table. So let's see. They come apart. Put it back. And this one. And this way. I want it all to show. The 3 different papers. Okay, I think I've got it. And I'll try and get it right through the body there. And I'm going to hit it with my paperweight. Let me move these so I'm not out of the frame too badly. There's a really flat. I just hit it. All right, I'm going to put this down. And I'm only going to glue it in the center area. And the reason why is I like the little pieces of swatch to be able to, you know, have a textural feel to it and flexibility and so on. And so I don't want it over the edge. I'm watching that. But I like this. So when your journal is open, that still can be refreshed. Okay, that looks good to me. I do think I need something down the edge. I already have this in here. Move those papers over. Let's see. I could do the burlap. Yeah, I'm going to do the burlap. I've got this. I just picked this out. It's probably too heavy. Oh, I've got to stick this somewhere. Put it in this swatch for now. That's kind of cute. Which looks better. I could do both. Of course, I'm bulking it up then. I like both, but like I said, it's making it bulky. So let's see, do I want the burlap? That's distracting me. A piece of ribbon. I like that. I have enough to go back on the other side. So I think that's what I'll do. It doesn't add as much bulk as the, well, that's not true. The Cluny lace, not the Cluny lace, the crocheted lace. And I don't want it to hinder too much with the pocket, but it is going to close that up a little. But that's okay. It's very easy. I'm going to do the same thing on here. I think I'm going to take it down some. Still big, but it still will flip over and you right. So if I put that there, I need another little butterfly, I think. Oh, here they are. No, it's not going to work. I like this. It's got more gold to it. It's hard to find gold colors. What do you think? I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to get myself all discombobulated probably, but that's okay. I want it to just be right in my mind. So that's a no. This little ticket with a flower on it. Little faux ticket that I made out of book page. I did buy the stamp and stamp it all over. And I had the 10, well, I have numbers and letters that I used to make the 10 on here. And then a little bread going through a little punched up flower, which I think that's kind of cute. I'm going to go with that one. Oh, I have another ticket here. Doesn't show up as much as this one, though. I like that better. Oh, here's a smaller swatch. And I can do that with the ticket. I can do that with the ticket or the butterfly. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this. Take the staple out. It's okay to do these things ahead, but sometimes if you want to, otherwise I would just glue something straight onto this, but I like putting the staple through the middle of the butterfly, and the holes and all won't show because I'm covering it up with the butterfly. Can't do it too wonky because those butterfly wings will get bent. I feel like the staple is not as noticeable if I can get it near the body or in the body. All right, I'm going to glue it down. Here we go. That's cute, I think. Cap back on. I am playing around with the idea of adding more. All right, that's good for right now. So I could add one here. That's kind of cute too. I could just really fill this up. It's the summer. This is the 3 months in Compass of Summer. I did this last night, and I put this little ruffle on here to bring the greenish gray and the, just coordinate everything and keep it tied in with the earth tones too there. And then I'm going to leave this side as is. And then, here we go. What else have I got? These are two separate pieces. And they're the same size, so somehow I've got to change that. All right. So I could put the trim on this side. It would be easier to separate the two. No, I don't like that. But I could use it on this piece. And that would separate it. Although it's adding bulk. This is thinner. And I could put the wider somewhere else. I just want to extend this a little bit. I want to put something here. I thought I had already pulled something out for that, but I'm not remembering what it was. I love this picture. There's something about it that just is so beautiful, I think. I'll put that on that side. Just looking. Oh, I've got this beautiful daylilies. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Get those little triangles for pictures. Got a little box of them right here. Oh, I could use the black ones too. I don't know if I need all four, but I'll pull them all out. And let's see what we can do here. I know I need my sharp scissors to kind of open it up. Oh, there we go. I don't need those. That was the trick. I forgot. Okay. Let's see. I want just a dab of glue. I'll get my favorite glue. There's only a tad bit left. Waste not, want not. I'll put that little drop that always comes out after I close it. Put it back in my container there. Cute. If this is one of your first times here watching me, I appreciate you being here. Okay, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this. And I could sew all around, but, and some of the things that I put in the little packet will have, I don't want to cover up everything, 1969. Okay, it's on there still, because I thought that was pretty cool. And that's so pretty. I've been holding on to that picture for a while. That was in an old book that I got, and had the watercolor examples of different naturalist artists who did watercolor flowers way back in like the 1800s. Okay, now I need to put the trim on. And I'm going to put, what did I decide? All of a sudden, I got to decorate the page. Anyways, I'm going to put this trim on it. On this side. And this has been stitched for some reason. I don't know why, but save all these little pieces because you can always use them, that's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue down, and then I'll cut my length. So I know I've got the right length here. All right, all the way down. I've got a dry throat. I like to look at it from the back side too to see if I've got it, you know, extended past the page the same amount along the edge before I cut it, and kind of maneuver it before it sets up. That I kind of like. Okay, I'm putting it down. I really do like it. And it's one of my index cards from the library. I don't know how to eyeball this when I have when you have a torn edge and everything. You haven't you know, sized it up to be square and all that on your cutting board. How do you eyeball it per se to make sure it's straight on the page when the page is, you know, wonky? Oh, and here's my glue, my original stain paper hiding underneath of the journal. No wonder I couldn't find it. Good heavens. Okay, I like that a lot. I really do like that. And I could coordinate this. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know why I put a school picture here, but I love this school picture. I don't know where to put it though. I've used the ticket idea, but I could put that there. I like that. Okay, I'm doing that. All right. So because this is on top of the lace, I'm using the Frappatak. And it runs short of the page on either end. And I think I have it straight. It's a guess, isn't it? We have to just kind of eyeball it and guess. All right, and where the ticket? Here it is. And since it's Spokane, got a, what do we call it? A brad. I am using Frappatak on that too. And then that brings the brad is a little flower in a rust orange color, kind of burnt orange, I guess you would say. That looks really cute. That all coordinates really well. You need to put something in the pocket. Oh, I have this. Okay. I've been a little journal card. That's decorated. I did add this little envelope to this edge of this honey paper from a book, and I would like to decorate this. It's kind of a slick fab paper, and it isn't perfectly square by any means. I don't care about stuff like that most of the time, but I would like to put a little something here. I could do the butterfly on that. That's kind of cute. And then it's clipped to the edge like this. So the butterfly's on this side. Do I want the butterfly on this side? I think I want the butterfly over here. That's cute. These are cute too. And they're flat. Oh goodness, they're hard to pick up. There we go. I could do that and that. Needs something else. Maybe it needs some tea-dyed strip. Let's look at that. If I put the tea-dyed strip on it, breaks up the whole thing, and I could put the butterfly on it. Yeah, I like that. Okay, getting there. I can shift that or trim it up more. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I need it on the edge, the most important. There. I'm going to put it kind of away from the bottom, but a ½ inch up. And then I'm going to glue this butterfly down. I don't do the whole thing. I think that's very cute, very cute. And I'm done on that side. This is off from that. It's a little different, so I think I'll put the flower on it. I'm going to ink it. Oh, too much. Let me flip it over. It's just a little on the edges. Okay. And I'm going to glue that down. I may come back and put a button on it, or brad. But I don't have one right with me, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the flower on now while I'm at it. And put the paper clip back on. These are, I don't think I'm going to use this one. I'm just kind of keeping things together. And I think I'll come back with gold ribbon in all of the, instead of the orange or the salmon, or, you know, I don't think that's right for the journal. Okay, I have something pinned here. Okay, I made this a little collage last night, and I didn't want to apply it because I didn't know if it was the right thing for here. But I think I'm going to sew around it. So anyways, I'm going to use this as a little tuck spot. So I'm just going to go over this side and the bottom, along this edge and the bottom edge. And it'll be a little tuck spot, and I think it's cute. I love pinning, and so I got this little, had a dictionary page over here as part of the stash to use. And I've used pieces of it, but his little, it was C for crest. And I thought that was really cute, the bird for the summertime. I have trouble, I can find plenty of butterflies, but I have a hard time finding any birds that I like to put in my journals. This is all needing something. Oh, did I glue that down? Yeah. I found this lady at the beach in a art book. I love that for the summer, and I just used washi tape to attach it. And over here, I just put this little flower punch that I had. Don't know where it came from, but anyways, in a ruffle. And so I think I'll put a button in the center, or I could take, oh yeah, I'm doing that so it goes. And I still can add a little button on it. Oh, let me ink it a little. Okay, that's cute. Ties that in. Does she need a flower in her hair? All right, I'm going to go back. I'm not doing anything to this paper. This has writing area over here, and I think I'm going to leave this the way it is. This is a little plain, but I like how this is going, and I think I'm going to leave all of this as is because I like it. And someone else can come back and use some washi tape or, you know, personalize it. I need a ruffle, another ruffle at this point. This is cute, but it doesn't really stand out when you use it. So I might, if it's not too heavy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, okay. So, fabric tack, no surprise, right? Down the edge. It's not a lot, but it's more than a lot of girls, what people use crafting. I notice there's a lot of men that are really into it. More and more are doing this on YouTube, and I think that's great. I used to love it when the football player was spotted in the airport. Rosie, I think was his first name. I can't remember what his name was. It was back in the 60s or maybe early 70s. And he took up needlepoint. It was very therapeutic, he said. And everybody would see him doing it at airports. That was great. It is good for a stress reliever to do knitting or crafting in any way. I want something here. Okay, I put writing paper there. I don't want writing paper again. But I do want something. I thought I was going to put this somewhere. We have to go back and look through this thing. It's pretty good. It's almost finished to me. I'm not doing anything to the pockets. I'm not going to do anything to that because I like the way it looks. Okay, I'm going to go through it one more time just to see what I've done, because I do go back and forth. Okay, I'm leaving that and that. And this, I love it. Perfect. That gives you 4 pages, and I don't count that as, I only count this as 2 pages, not 2 more and 2 more. That's got the honeycomb on it. I'm not going to put anything in the center because I think somebody else would like to do that. I have big giant butterfly on this place, but it leaves a lot more room also. Here we go. And I'm going to glue that pocket down. I didn't even think about using pen and ink. I think the pocket has a lot more impact. Okay. So I want the 2 sides. And the bottom. And yes, I could put a butterfly on it, but I don't think it needs it. I've got to trim that off though. All right, I think that's awesome. And I might go back to some of the pages and trim them up, you know, around the corners, that kind of thing. You know, like the gold, different gold ribbons better. So I'll have to replace those. Oh, I didn't put anything, well, I'll come back and put something in the pocket because I don't want it to stick. Okay, love these things. Little flip up. Strip there. Talked about these things already. I always love these in hanging baskets. They look so pretty, I think. Okay. I love this. Now we've got that. This. What's on the back of this? Do I need a, yeah, I need a piece of paper on the back. Book page. You know, I think I'll keep the paper showing. All right, let me do glue stick, I think. Boy, this stuff is draggy. You know, I'm going to go over it with the other glue, the Dollar Tree glue. I like it smooth. It's easy to use. It just glides. But between the two, this has got to be able to be stuck down really well, I would assume, with all that effort just now. Let me get it at that, the edges, so I can get that pretty patina on here. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I gotta cut that all off. Whoa, I didn't look at what kind of book this is. The Illustrator. Oh, I can't use that. Okay, the words are, you know, the things it's talking about are inappropriate. There's another book page here. Here we go. Almanac's always safe. I can feel it's drying out. Can I try this? Yeah, too small. I am going to have to probably sew all around it now. I'm just going to cut it even with the card now. And any edge that shows, I'll ink. I'm going to sew all around it. And I need that glue dried, so I'll try and get it to stay together, but I'm going to burnish it with the cap. And it's drying. It's not completely dry, but it's drying. So I think I'll go ahead and do a little zigzag around it. Because it's turned out pretty cute. And there we go. All right, get my ink covered. Oh, where's the top to my glue? Okay, where are we at? I think that looks cute. Little paper, a little something in the pocket here. And then I need something really cute in here too. So I could put one of these in. Just to have something in there for anyone who gets it and they can see that it's something to pull out. I think that's cute. A little something here. A little something here. I think I need something else there. So I think I'll use the other side of this. I love to incorporate these old, let's hear it, these old almanac pages. They're reproductions, but they are so fun. And they give a good look. I love them. I like using them. The fonts are wonderful. And it brings in that light color from here. There we go. Reproduction from 1821. Pretty cool. All right. Oh. Look at here. I don't want thick things now. I'm looking for anything that's kind of thin that I can slide in there, not make cumbersome. Have some tracing paper. This is from a book. Tracing paper is hard to tear. Oh, worked out pretty easy there. And this is a flip. A little. The age on this paperback was so great, and so I sewed a couple of pieces together. I think this makes kind of a cute little booklet. Okay, that's good. That's going there. Which way? I want that back there and this in the front. There we go. Yeah. Flip up. Something in the pocket. This was from the same book. It's an image of, you know, you can't copy them. It's because it's copyrighted. But boarding in day school. You see the book on the back. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah, they need something behind it. No. Pinks and funny colors. Let's see. This one, if I cut it down, I can still save him. I have to cut part of the tail off. A turn, a sandwich turn. Yeah, I like that there. And another piece of tracing paper, maybe. It's just to indicate there's a pocket. Eco-Jive paper. Okay, let me just tear a section of it. Yeah. Oh, I won't see what I got there. Okay, anyways, there we go. That's fine. Oh, a little something here. Folded book page to make a envelope out of. It's double book page to make it. I think that's fine. We're still here, and I think maybe a button. Some of them have good, little bit of rust on them. That's not bad. I'm gonna go with that one. And I'll use a little crochet thread. too. Let's see how it looks on the back. Ooh, just a little stitch. And how cute. Just a button. And I think there were a couple of flowers I was thinking about putting little buttons in, so I need to go back through this. I will give it a once over again. Oh, and I forgot I have this. Oh, and these. I picked these out and I loved them. Let me get this on the lace. Where did I put that? Here it is. Oh, there we go. That was the smaller piece. Okay. I could do that. I don't know. See, I've got white. So I need to keep that white, I think. I think that's better. Yeah, that looks good when you turn the page. I'm going to have to think on that because it's missing something. If I do this, I've got more petals and I've got plenty of the flowers punched out and I can always do more. So I have matching shoe. I think a little button in the center would be cute, and I think that's what I'll do. Okay, and this side, I just did that. Very simple. And I really liked, I like this ticket. I might put that in the packet. I really like this bird on this paint chip. There's someplace I could put this. It is very pretty. It's an old, I got this out of a bird book. Isn't it beautiful? Illustrations. That's where that's going. Little paint chip. Honey bunny. That's cute. And I had said I wanted to use this too somewhere. I really liked it. I want a button there. Since that's just nothing but grasses. I don't know if that's where I want that. Cute. Okay, I'm low on battery, it says, so I'm going to call it a day. Hope you enjoyed going along with, crafting along with me, and that you were working on some of your own work. I had a good time working on this, and I will continue and finish up, I think. Come back again. That's it in a nutshell. Bye-bye.